Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the services...
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the Optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Bloom so hungry to get hold of our private information and our metadata? What are they using it for? Will we ever have real...
This is the Bug.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. And we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for... Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS...
DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Enough. I have clearance from Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
The public thinks DedSec was behind the bombings. So who set them up?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Definitely synchronized. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
And that goes for anyone who joins DedSec. I would like to have, but you're asking me to put everything on the line.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
You're right. I'm in. Let's get to work.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Editar, editar. Editar o quê? Non è... I think this is not... Oh... Shit.
Hello and welcome to today's episode. Hello and welcome. Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacked...
Oh, Aidan Pierce, primeiro. Dá para escolher? Oh. Oh, que pena.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Loja, roupa. Femme fatale. È serio. Non avrebbe detto. Shit. De la deixa'm comprar, não? Mas...
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Qué lindo.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Yes! Nice one! Yes! Nice one! Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it! Nice one!
Estás a jogar o Watch Dogs?
Não, estou a jogar o Dogs Watch.
Eu sei que tu estás a jogar o Watch Dogs. Pois estás Estás a ver lá ali o símbolo da Dex.
Uau!
There's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team
Ainda comecei a jogar
Why
agora,
not
hein?
go and have a
Uau!
chat?
Ah, isso é o fato da própria personagem, não é?
Ah, é? Não sabia. Então este não é o fato do outro. Do fato.
Ah, mas tu conseguiste isso, ó. Fogo, isso assim não vale. Olha.
Não vai lá.
Isso assim é injusto.
Welcome to the team.
I'm happy to be here. Now, let's get to it.
Shit. Fuck.
Hello. This is crazy. Still can't believe we're DedSec now. No tutorial or anything?
We can't afford to waste time anymore. London needs us.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's fine. But I want to take the fight directly to those taking advantage.
The constant Albion beatdowns aren't making me feel any safer. But I bet they're making money.
Don't forget Clan Kelly. Those vultures keep exploiting people who have nothing left to give.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
De foder Londres,
First
está
order of
certo.
business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the leading edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
I've located an interesting potential recruit for you. They claim to have recently escaped from, and I'm paraphrasing here, an evil lab. I can't verify that, of course, but their abilities are real enough.
Impressive. Let's see if we can recruit her.
I had the same thought. Wherever they came from, they'll be a valuable asset to the Resistance. I'll set up a meeting for you. All right, I'm flagging a new recruit for you, but you have to promise not to make a mess in your pants when you hear who it is.
Go on.
It seems none other than Aidan Pierce has made his way to London, and apparently he's a friend of Connie's. Is there anyone she doesn't know?
That's impressive. We should see if we can recruit him.
I've marked a potential recruit for you, and by recruit I mean a masked madman who hacked our optic channel and started telling everyone he was in charge.
Well, I mean, I do have seniority.
Who the fuck are you?
You see what I'm dealing with here? His credentials check out. Just give him something to do to get him off my arse, would you?
Fine, just get yourself killed. It's cool. I'll see if I can.
What the fuck is going on? Shit!
I said life wasn't fucking hard enough.
Come on.
That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Desperate for attention, are we?
If you think this is good for your morale, I'm not going to judge it. Out loud.
Please tell me you're from DedSec. If you don't tell me you're from DedSec, I think I might actually be crazy.
I'm with DedSec.
Oh, thank God. But I barely got out of that horrible place, and then I got contacted by a Bagley. But it was being really rude, and yeah, it just didn't seem real. But it is real, isn't it?
Calm yourself. Tell me what's wrong, and we will work to fix it.
Well, I don't know, like, everything's fuzzy. Like, I just need a while to get my head right. The rude Bagley said you had a safe house I could use. I'll help you out in the meantime.
Welcome to the team. I hear you are looking for DedSec.
I know who you are. You can hide in plain sight from most people. Most people don't know what to look for.
People like us with particular skills. We have a responsibility. You should join DedSec.
Look, I've never really been into team sports, but I'm gonna be here for a while. And the truth is, I like your bartender. I used to help her out on a sort of contract basis. I could do the same for you. If you want.
Great.
Hoped you'd say that. See you in the field. Say hi to Connie for me.
Any unlawful behavior to Albion personnel.
What is going on?
Is that any way to greet your new boss? I'm fucking with you, come on. Everyone knows DedSec doesn't have bosses. Think of me more as a cool older brother that you occasionally have naughty thoughts about.
I do not like this at all.
Hey, I'm just a boy, standing in front of a resistance group, asking them to let me beat up some dudes with a sledgehammer for them. Is that so wrong? Is it?
Shit. Okay, fine.
Fuck yeah. See you out there. You... whatever your name is.
Emergency announcement. Citizens are required to be prepared to present identification to Albion personnel. Is your visa valid? Failure to possess valid status documents is a crime.
See? That's better.
Spread out and find the bastard! Drone, perform search.
Facial recognition is fundamental to everyone's security. Any person intentionally
Bomb them!
Eyes open. They could be anywhere. Keep looking. She's got to be here somewhere.
This one's a drone expert. It'd be handy to have one on the team.
Looks clear. Gonna check our next area.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them, by defeating each...
London needs defenders, and you look like you might be one of them.
If you're a DedSec, then I've got something you'll want to hear.
Go on.
My whole division got fired. They said we was being replaced. How can you replace 300 people?
Sorry to hear that.
The seconds haven't sat right with me since. I know something's up. You tell me, 300 skilled tech workers, all replaced in a day? Nah, there's some shadiness happening.
What do you want then? For DedSec to look into your replacement?
Yes! Help a girl out now, and I promise to help you back. You hear?
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
All right, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
on! This is bullshit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This is bullshit!
Yeah.
Come on!
Foda-se, a sério.
Bullshit!
Acertas uma, caralho.
Oh shit!
Porra.
Come on!
Ah, bem, depois já te atendo, então.
That's quite interesting. Yeah, that's great. That's quite interesting. Listen, while I speak for your salvation.
About bloody
Your spirit cannot be cleared. Nothing against
Yeah, you're standing too close, mate.
A professional rabble-rouser. Might be handy in getting people behind that sec.
Not if you do nothing against Albion. That's it. Clean up our street.
Respect the people!
That's great.
That's right.
You say you want to be evil. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
That's what the government!
Your soul demands of you to defend against wrongdoers.
Automation means starvation!
This is a security announcement. Citizens are required to be prepared to present notification to our
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Last year, this MP was exposed as corrupt and resigned from office. Fast forward a few months and he's back in politics, this time as a lobbyist, advancing the interests of Bloom, Tidus, and Albion. Find out more tonight at GBB.
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are.
Sending location on a 1033. Advise conditions.
We're clear here. Whatever set off the alarm must be nearby. Perform a search.
I don't have a gun. Shit.
Teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Rule 1 is don't get caught. Let's go.